Owns the New York Times? Is that Carlos Slim?
He has a piece of it.
Yeah, he is the wealthiest man in the world.
And he's a good guy. I know him.
Do you know Carlos Slim?
Good guy.
How much money is that guy worth?
He's got a lot of money. I don't know what it is.
It's got to be like 100 billion.
Under siege, yes, 60 billion or something.
Oh my God.
Under siege, but that's okay.
And what is it? It's none of my business. But what are you worth? A guy like you.
They say I'm only worth $9 billion.
$9 billion?
Yeah.
Only worth $9 billion.
Oh, I don't feel so good when you mention Carlos Slim.
Yeah.
I want to start by talking about the Pope. There's a big debate in the Republican Party now about what role things he says should play. You've spoken favorably about him. He's talking this week about the environment. Should a potential president listen to what the Pope says about global warming?
Well, I'm not so sure. Look, I have a lot of respect for him. I think he's really a terrific person. I love his stance. He's so different. He's very refreshing. But I think you want to listen to science. You want to listen maybe to your own gut, maybe your own experience. I'm not sure you have to necessarily listen to the Pope.
Sure. One is they say that you are a protectionist. You said yesterday in your speech that you are a free trader. They point out that you've advocated a 25% tariff on Chinese imports.
Sure.
How can you claim to be a free trader and before a 25% tariff on Chinese imports?
Well, first of all, the Club for Growth was actually, John, they came up to see me very recently. In fact, Corey was here. And they sent us a letter, I think we have it, asking for a tremendous contribution. That's interesting.
Yeah.
In fact, I was shocked by the amount of money we're talking about. So that was wonderful. Look, it's not a question of instinct. I feel very confident. I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I was a good student. It's like one of the hardest schools in the world to get into. I then do a book called The Art of the Deal. It's the #1 selling business book of all time, or just about. You may say, oh, there was one that sold 2, but, you know, just about. It's still in the schools, everything else. I then do a show called The Apprentice. In the meantime, I build this incredible empire. It's got a tremendous net worth, very little debt. And then I hear some pundit or some person say, he doesn't deserve to be on the stage with a senator. The senator is nothing. And I'm not saying, or senators are nothing. I'm saying certain people are zeros. Because China and all of these people, Mexico is the new China, by the way. Mexico is unbelievable what they're doing with cars and with industry. They are taking our business like we're a bunch of babies. We don't have our best and our brightest negotiating for us. We have a bunch of losers. I'll tell you what, I'd like guys like Jack Welch. I like guys like Henry Kravis. I'd love to bring my friend Carl Icahn. You know, I mean, we have people that are great. We have people that are better than any of their negotiators. We don't use them, Joe. Yeah. We use people that are soft and weak and, frankly, stupid and incompetent. India, you know, you call up American Express and you talk to somebody on the phone, they have an accent, you say, where are you from? We're talking to them in India. And I say, we can't do that ourselves. I have buildings. I own the Bank of America building, big deal. I own the Bank of America building in San Francisco. I deal with China. I have a great relationship with China. Business Week magazine has an article. What do the Chinese most want? One of the 10 things. Anything Trump.